An IRS situation. Listen, a lot of y'all don't understand how this shit work because y'all not on that tax bracket, right? What happened was that I didn't report my taxes for 2020, 21, 22, and 23. Those years, I done paid $6 million, $2 million in 2018, $1.3 million 2019. For the year of 2020, I'm at $1.8 million. Over $6 million went to the IRS. Like I said, when you make over a certain amount of money, I think they tax you in the state of New York.
Dramatic turn of events. Federal agents raided his house, seizing all his jewelry to auction it off. To make matters worse, they even put his house up for sale. That was the breaking point for 6IX9INE, who spiraled into an online meltdown. Not even his infamous lace-front wigs were spared. They too were put up for auction, and fans wasted no time snatching them up the moment they were listed. To add insult to injury, 6IX9INE still had the audacity to hop online and troll his fans, calling them broke, despite the fact that his face was plastered all over the IRS website as a delinquent taxpayer. And in case you're wondering why the IRS is going after him so hard, it's because he hasn't paid his taxes in 4 years. Yes, you read that right, 4 whole years. Apparently, he thought he could just ignore Uncle Sam, but if there's one thing everyone knows, it's that the IRS doesn't play, no matter how famous you are. IX9INE learned that lesson the hard way when the IRS listed all his jewelry for sale. Everything sold out within minutes, including his signature Bruce the Shark diamond pendant, which was priced at over $2 million. Despite a few cracks, collectors were eager to get their hands on it. The whole ordeal was beyond embarrassing, and of course 6IX9INE had a lot to say about it. Taking to Instagram, he claimed that the feds broke into his house while he was away in the Dominican Republic.
Just an IRS situation. Listen, a lot of y'all don't understand how this work because y'all not on that tax bracket, right? What happened was that I didn't report my taxes for 2020, 21, 22, and 23. Those years, I done paid $6 million, $2 million in 2018, $1.3 million 2019. For the year of 2020, I'm at $1.8 million. Over $6 million went to the IRS. Like I said, when you make over a certain amount of money, I think they tax you in the state of New York 54%. Biden was trying to raise it to 62% in the state of New York and California. So I moved out of New York to Florida, where it has different tax laws. Long story short, thank God we have Donald Trump, who's now the president, who's gonna change a lot of tax laws, because what they do is, like I said, I got an open case right now, so I don't want to talk bad about the IRS, but I quote my president, Donald Trump, these people belong at the border. They just a big gang that comes after your income and everything. So listen, this is not no Airbnb. This is not an Airbnb. This is my house. This is how I really live. Done.
That's a fact.
And bitches who know us, listen, you could be a hater. It's cool. Just remember, you got to pay rent on the first. What's today? Oh, y'all got to pay rent. Listen, you got to pay rent tomorrow. Look at me. Y'all got to pay rent tomorrow. So it's cool to hate, but remember, you got to clock in at 9 a.m. You got to clock in at 9 a.m. tomorrow. You got to clock out at 5 p.m.
According to him, they raided his safe expecting to find stacks of cash, but when they opened it, all they found was jewelry, which they took and sold. But get this, he insists that the IRS didn't seize his assets because he didn't pay his taxes, but rather because he failed to report them for 4 years. He also blamed his immigration issues in the Dominican Republic, which allegedly prevented him from leaving the country for 8 months. To back up his claims, he posted stacks of cash on IG with the caption, "This was the reason the feds did the raid. They broke into the safe thinking there was money, but it was only jewelry." 1 year ago, when I was stuck in DR for 8 months, the feds raided my entire house because I didn't report my income for 4 years. For them, it looked like I was running and hiding in DR, when in reality I couldn't leave. If you don't live like this without renting, you shouldn't have an opinion.
What happened between you and 6IX9INE?
Oh yeah, we talked about.
Because there's dummy vapes on the thing.
Yeah, dude.
So are you mad about that? Should we throw him off the ship, or?
I am mad about that. I mean, dude, it's alright. So I got him a deal, right? To play video games.
Rumble?
Once a week. For an hour.
Damn.
$2 million up front, and he just doesn't do anything.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's pretty much that simple. But it's the fact that he had no money at the time, and he needed money to fucking. He breaks up with his girlfriend, and he needs money to buy Birkin bags for all these black chicks and give away money to make his girlfriend jealous. That's literally like the factual story. I need money right now. I have no money, and I gotta make my ex-girlfriend jealous by trying to have sex with all her friends. That's what happened. And he just like, bro, he told the company I need $2 million up front so I can buy a content house.
Damn.
And they believed him, dude. The guy's an idiot.
But the internet wasn't buying it. People quickly pointed out that back in 2022,
So whack, 6ix9ine broke or nah?
Yeah, he broke as a mother. 6ix9ine ain't got nothing, man. Over there doing bad, bro. I had to send it $20 for some gas, man. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why we was telling the people ain't nothing we can really do for you right now. Because broke, bro, is terrible, man. Like, sad thing to see such a talented young man.
People quickly pointed out that back in 2022, 6ix9ine himself admitted in court that he was broke. He stated that he couldn't even afford to pay his lawyer and was barely making anything from his merchandise, which he had already been dropped from prior to his arrest. At the time, he told the court, "Right now, I am struggling to make ends meet. I do not know if I will ever command the kind of advances I was paid before my arrest and my career stalled. I did receive large advances under the recording artist and merchandising agreements prior to my arrest. However, I do not receive any royalties under those agreements either since my royalty accounts remain unrecouped. This will surely bankrupt me in a way from which I will never recover, to the permanent detriment and hardship of the family members who rely upon me." Adding to his financial woes, back in 2021, he was sued by a stripper who accused him of hitting her in the head with a champagne bottle. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, a judge ordered him to pay nearly $10 million in damages. The ruling also required the sale of his assets, including his Rolls-Royce, to cover the settlement. It's safe to say that 6IX9INE's financial empire is crumbling fast, and at this rate, there might not be anything left for him to flaunt. The rapper who once bragged about his wealth is now watching as the government auctions off his prized possessions, proving once again that no one, not even a celebrity, is above paying their dues. Tekashi 6IX9INE's financial woes, judge, former friend and manager expose his broke lifestyle. It looks like things are going from bad to worse for 6ix9ine. A judge recently made it clear that he doesn't care if the rapper has to sell everything he owns. He wants that stripper to get her $10 million settlement. Even the legal system is fed up with him. But that's not all. One of 6IX9INE's former business partners just spilled some major tea about why they fell out, and, no surprise here,